Hello friends, and welcome to another FriYay Pick card. I hope you've had a good week. I hope you've achieved everything that you have set out to achieve. If not, you've still got today. You've still got a little bit of time to get all your things together and to achieve all the things that are on your to-do list. I had an incredibly long to-do list this week and an incredibly full diary, so it has been a little bit chaotic and a little bit chaos, but I'm here, I survived, I made it, and I can tick everything off my list that I needed to achieve. Right, let's get into your pick a card for today. So you know how it works. There are 3 bundles that you need to choose from. Each bundle is selected as we go into it. I don't pre-select the cards, which means I have absolutely no idea where the messages are going to go, but according to each one of you, because I get all this awesome feedback from you guys, that it really resonates and it really helps and guides you on your journey, and that just makes it all worthwhile. So thank you for doing that. So today we are going to be using an Oracle deck and a Tarot deck, and the Tarot deck is a new one that I have. It is the Tarot Grand Deluxe by Caro Marchetti. This man is just phenomenal. His work is just top class. I think I have most of his decks. There's just one outstanding, which is like his premium elite deck. It's going to cost a fortune, so it'll wait a little bit. But we're going to be using the Tarot Grand Deluxe today, and the Oracle deck that I've chosen is the Enchanted Map to guide us and help us on our journey and to make sure that we are achieving and arriving wherever we need to be. So on screen now, you're going to have the image of the cards that you can choose from. You need to close your eyes, you need to take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, just release out all the tension, all the stress, and all the worries. Let's do it again. Take a deep breath in, hold it for a brief second, and exhale it out. And with every exhale, we are letting go of our stresses, letting go of our worries, letting go of whatever isn't working for you at the moment. And when you open your eyes, look at the image in front of you and which is the bundle that has the message you need to hear today. Do you normally go for bundle 1? Today I'm going to ask that you try a different bundle. Do you normally go for bundle 2? Do you normally go for bundle 3? Let's switch it up this week. Let's try something different. Let's pick a different number from the normal and see if the message resonates. Okay, so you've selected your bundle. If you are on my blog, you can scroll down, and I'll have the individual parts of the video embedded for you to watch. If you are on YouTube, look in the description box below, and you'll see the timestamps for each of the options that you can go to. And I look forward to seeing you there. And hello to those of you who chose bundle 1 as the bundle that has the message you need to hear today. If you came straight here without watching the introduction, please can I ask you to go back, go up, go back, wherever it is, okay? Because I want to shake things up a little bit this week. And if you normally pick bundle 1, go and watch the intro. It's only 2 minutes. Go and watch the intro and really listen to your heart and soul and choose a bundle that really seems to be calling out to you, okay? So go back, go and watch the intro, pick a bundle, and then come back. And if you still pick bundle 1, or if bundle 1 is your new choice, welcome. Welcome to all of you who chose bundle 1. So you watched the intro, so you don't need me to tell you what cards we're using. So we're going to go straight into it. And we're going to start today with this amazing tarot deck. Oh, flip, these cards are awesome. I have pre-shuffled. I have put a lot of intent and energy into the cards this week. So I'm sure we're going to get exactly the messages and that we need to hear. But while I now have your attention, and while we're all connected, and while we're all on the same path, let's just put some fresh energy into the cards. So we're asking that the cards that we draw now be exactly the cards with the exact message that all of you who chose bundle 1 need to hear. May it be a message of upliftment, a message of guidance, a message of hope, and a message of love. Let's see what we get. I've shuffled enough. Right, so we're going to take one card there, and I want one card there. Right. So the first card that we have is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, you can see the fire, you can see the energy, you can see the passion, you can see the enthusiasm. The Ace of Wands is all about new beginnings. It's all about opportunities. It's all about creation. It's all about starting, setting off, being passionate, being enthusiastic about whatever it is that excites you. Okay, so it is the card of the career. So we're talking about new opportunities in the work situation, new ideas in the work situation, or just new ways of doing things, new ways of looking at things. But it's all about new, right? Let's see what the other one we have. Oh, how interesting. I need to just double check my Roman numerals. There we have the 7 of coins. And the 7 of coins is the card of harvest. It's the card of reaping the fruit of what you've sown. Okay, so let's look at these two cards together. So the first card we have is the Ace of Wands, and then we have the 7 of coins. And today they're saying to you that you have ideas, you have things that you want to do, you're enthusiastic, you're passionate about something. There is something that is igniting the fire within you. Looking at the 7 of coins, she's planted a seed, she's nurtured the plant, she's watered it, she's taken care of it for years and years and years and years. The tree is now fully grown, and she's arrived with her basket, and she's now ready to start picking and collecting the fruit. The tree is finally bearing fruit. She's finally getting the reward that she's after. But there can sometimes be disappointment, because your first harvest is never the best one. Your first harvest is never like, wow, okay? So generally the message of that card is saying to you, don't allow yourself to get disappointed with initial results. If you've been passionately working on something and it's not giving you the outcome that you expected right off the bat, don't be disappointed by that, okay? It just means patience. Your next harvest, I don't know what the word is, your next harvest will be so much better, okay? So it's telling you, don't be disappointed by what looks like a bad harvest. This time around it may be, but the one after that will certainly be better. So that is your Ace of Wands and your 7 of coins. Look at the smile on her face. Let's see if it'll focus on that. She looks quite happy and content, and her basket is full. Her basket is really full. So whatever this new idea is, you know, and we all are like that. We tend to have an idea. We tend to put a heart and soul into the idea. When it doesn't pan out initially, when it doesn't work out the first time around, we like throwing the towel and say, right, that's clearly not going to work. It's clearly not meant to be. When actually we should just persevere a little bit. And I think that's this message. It's a message of your new ideas, your new passions, the things that you're enthusiastic about are good, are great. Keep going. Don't give up before you've actually given it a proper chance. So I'm now going to stand these in front of me so that I can see them. And I'm now going to take our Oracle deck. I didn't pick up all the cards. Okay, pick up the Oracle deck, and let's give it a shuffle and let's see how it wants to add to the message. What does this Oracle deck want us to know? How does it, what does it want to add to the message that we have already given? Okay. We're just going to take one card from here. Here you're all shouting stop. And you've got mountain. And if you look at the mountain, if you look at the face of the mountain, he looks a bit sad, okay? He's certainly not smiling blissfully and going, yay, life is fabulous. Mountain, to me, my intuition, my interpretation, not the textbook, mountain is about obstacles. Mountain is about this huge big thing that you have to overcome. Mountain is something that you have to work really hard to get to the top of. And once you're at the summit, once you've summited it, once you're at the top, you've got to go down the other side, or you have to try and find the long way around it. But it's generally something that we don't look forward to unless you're the kind of person who really enjoys mountain climbing. But let's be honest, how many of you watching this are that kind of person? If there are, it's probably just a small fraction of you. So the mountain is telling you this new opportunity, this new idea, this new thing that you are so enthusiastic and passionate about. It may seem like a mountain. It may seem like an impossibility. It may seem like something that you actually can't work through, okay? You may be feeling like, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have the energy within me to get through it, to do it. Don't allow yourself to be disappointed. Your first harvest, your first attempt, your first try might not be the greatest, but you will learn, you will become stronger, you will become more smarter, you will become so that the to crack. So that's quite an interesting message, friends. I really do like that. And I think that message is complete. I feel like I've said it. Okay. So there is a lot to do. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of passion. All your ideas are legit and valid. There's a lot that you need to work on. Allow yourself the chance to get through to at least the second or the third harvest before you give up, and understand that your mountain isn't as big and scary as it initially seems to be. With love and blessings from me to you, until we do this again next week, you take care. And hello to those of you who have chosen bundle 2. Today, if you came here on automatic pilot, what I mean by that is if you picked bundle 2 because it's the bundle you pick every week, and I know that there are many of you who do that, please stop, go back up to the beginning and watch the intro again. Today, I want to ask each one of you to really go through that intro and to really look at the bundles that are available to you and pick one that really feels right and not just out of habit. Okay, so if bundle 2 is your go-to bundle today, stop, rewind, go and just look at the image, and again just double check with yourself that this is actually the bundle that has the message that you need to hear. Okay, so we're not going on automatic pilot today. Right. So to those of you who have gone to the intro, watched the intro, and have chosen your bundle on purpose because it's the one that feels right and not just out of habit, welcome. Welcome to your Friday Pick a Card. So you did watch the intro, which means you know what cards we're using today, so I'm not going to tell you now. I'm not going to repeat myself and bore you. I am shuffling the cards, and we're asking that the cards that we draw today have exactly the message that all of you who chose bundle 2 really needs to hear. May it be a message of upliftment, a message of guidance, a message of hope, and of course a message of love. And may it give you the answers to all the questions that you have in your mind. Right, I think I have shuffled enough. I'm loving this deck, by the way. Okay, and let's take one card right at the beginning there, and that one over there. So the first card we have, I just love the colors. Let me hold it in the way that you can see it. Just look at those colors. Aren't they gorgeous? So it's the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is about a choice. The Two of Wands is about deciding left or right. Which way are you going? Forward or back, left or right, this way or that way, okay? So it's about a choice. It's about a decision. It's about knowing what your options are and not just diving into it, but actually knowing what your options are, all right? And the other card that we have, I haven't even looked at it. Oh, of course, it's the King of Swords. Isn't he gorgeous? He just commands respect. He just commands authority. You know, he's a no-nonsense guy. There's no emotions with him. He's cut and dry. It is what it is, and he is just absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so we have, let's look at the two cards. We have the Two of Wands and we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is all about being in control of your thoughts, being in control of your mind, knowing what's going on here and having crystal clear ideas, strategies, action plans, etc. No emotions. We keep all emotions out of the situation, and we just do what is absolutely necessary. So friends, those of you who chose bundle 2, your 2 cards for today, the Two of Wands is telling you that there's a decision, there's a choice, there is something that you are pondering at the moment, and it's telling you don't make an emotional decision, okay? Don't make a decision based on what you think will make other people happy or what you think will be what is going to be the right one. Don't make an emotional decision. You need to actually sit with pen and paper, write out the pros and cons, write out your options, and make a decision based on facts, because that is what our King of Swords is telling you. The King of Swords is telling you we make factual decisions. We don't make emotional decisions. And this decision, it's difficult. You've probably been sitting at this gate for quite some time wondering, do I step in? Do I step out? Do I go backwards? Do I turn that way? Do I turn that way? So you are questioning and pondering so much. And what the King is telling you, he's telling you enough nonsense now. Okay, it's time to make the decision. Actually, he's probably saying to you, you have already made the decision. You just haven't acted on it. So you've already made it, but you're afraid to take that first step. And he's telling you, go for it. You're okay. Leave the emotions at the door. Leave the emotions outside. Make sure it's done on logic. Make sure it's done on facts, and you will be okay. So it's quite Powerful message. We're now going to grab the Oracle deck and let's give it a shuffle and let's see how it wants to add to the message. What does this Oracle deck want to say to us? How is it going to drive home the message, or what's it going to add to the message to help you and to guide you on your journey? Okay. I always seem to pick this one up upside down. Right. Let's have a look. That one over there looks good. Rock bottom. Can you see that? Okay. So what it is telling you is that this decision that you've been pondering and sitting with for quite some time and, weighing up the pros and the cons and going through it has actually brought you to rock bottom. In other words, the situation cannot get any worse. In other words, it cannot go backwards. Backwards is not an option. You have reached rock bottom. The only way now is up. The only way now is forward momentum. So this decision, this quandary that you find yourself in, you've been sitting there for too long, and it is time to move forward. It is time to move away and to make the decision. You can't go backwards. It can't go away. It's not going to. You cannot stay where you are because you are at rock bottom, and the only way is up. Okay. Remember our King of Swords. He truly is phenomenal. I just feel he commands such respect. He commands such strength, such conviction. And he's basically saying to you, stop your tears, stop feeling sorry for yourself, stop all emotions. This is not a time and a place for emotions. This is a time for logic. This is the time for strategy. And this is the time for knowing exactly who and what you are. You're already rock bottom. It can't get any worse than that. So pick yourself up, make the decision, and move forward. It will be okay. It's actually going to be fine. You've got this. It's going to be okay. So, friends that chose bundle number 2, not because it's your standard automatic, but you chose it because you really listened to your heart and soul, and it was the message that you needed. I hope it gives you the guidance. I hope it gives you the hope, and I hope it just helps you on your journey of life. Until we do this again next week, you take care. And hello to those of you who chose bundle 3 as the bundle that has the message you need to hear today. So before we do anything, today we are shaking things up a little bit. If you came here, if you chose bundle 3 because it's your standard one that you go with every week, if it is just your go-to number in all my FriYay Picker cards, stop, rewind, go right back to the beginning, Today I want to ask you each to please go and watch the introduction. Okay, it's only 2 minutes. And I want you to really clear your mind, clear your soul, clear your head, and listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, listen to what your body is telling you, which bundle actually has the message that you need to hear today. I don't want us to pick messages just because we always go for 3. Today, I want you to really give yourself the chance to get the absolute right message. So far, bundle 1 and 2 have been quite on point. So, yes, go back to the intro, go and watch the intro, go and watch those 2 minutes, decide for yourself if it's bundle 1, 2, or 3, then go to that right bundle and get the message that you need. Okay, so those of you who are here because you went through the intro and you picked bundle 3 on purpose, welcome. Welcome to your FriYay Picker card. So you did watch the intro, which means you know exactly what cards we're using today, so I don't need to give you that information. We're going to go straight into it. So the cards have been pre-shuffled. The cards have been, I have consecrated them. I have put all the right energies into them. I've done all of that. What we're doing now is now that I've connected with each one of you, we are just shuffling and we're asking that the cards that we get today be the exact message that brings you, I've just thrown the cards all over the table. Excuse me a second while I pick them up, because I want them all and not just some of them. Right, let's try that again. So we're asking that the cards that we draw today have the exact message, the message of guidance, the message of upliftment, the message of hope, and the message of love that every single one of you who chose this bundle need to hear today. May it be, did you see that? They actually went flying across the table. Those ones I'm not going to pick up. Let this message be exactly what you need. Let it be the message that brings all of that good stuff into your life. Right. we're going to take one card right in the beginning and that one over there. So the first card we have is the Six of Coins. So the Six of Coins is a very interesting card. It's one of my favorite cards in the whole tarot deck system because it's a card of helping others. It's the card of giving selflessly to other people, okay? Helping and guiding other people on their journeys. And you all know that is what I absolutely love doing. That's why I exist. That's why I breathe air. So it is one of my favorite cards, but there is a little bit of an undercurrent with this card as well. And this card says that, you know, helping people is fabulous. Helping people is great. Helping people is really awesome, unless helping them doesn't actually help them. So what does that mean? Well, my understanding is sometimes when we are giving and giving and giving all the time, the person who we are giving to gets so used to being on the receiving end that they don't even try anymore. So sometimes helping people means not helping them. Okay, and that's really my interpretation of the Six of Coins. It says, yes, help people. You're in a position to help people, and it's great that you can, but be mindful that the help that you're giving is in fact the help that is needed and the help that is actually helping the individual. So let's see the second card. Six of Swords. So you got all the sixes today, which is so interesting. So the Six of Swords is also an interesting card because it's one of like, I can't deal with this anymore and I'm just going to get in the boat and I'm just buggering off, okay? It's like, I can't, I won't, I'm out of here. So the Six of Swords is saying sometimes we just want to give up. We just want to run away. We just want to start over. We want to go wherever the boat takes us, wherever we land, that's where we're going to do a do-over, okay? So now let's look at these two cards together. First of all, you've got the two sixes. We've got the Six of Coins and we've got the Six of Swords. So it is saying to you that, yes, you are amazing, wonderful, beautiful human being who is doing everything you can to help other people, doing everything you can to uplift the lives of other people, but people are taking advantage of you. And you're at a point now where it's like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. Okay. So maybe what we need to do is instead of running away, instead of giving up, instead of throwing in the towel, maybe we need to just re-look at how we are helping people. Let's re-look at the help that we are offering and the help that we're giving. You know, I'm not a big Bible pusher, not a big Bible person, but one of the things that I always stands out for me, especially with this card, is a verse from the Bible which says, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. So maybe what you've been doing is you've just been handing out. And maybe what you need to do is actually, instead of giving the fish, give a fishing rod and actually teach them how to fend for themselves. Don't give up. Don't run away. You are doing good. You are helping. We just need to shift the kind of help. And if you are listening to this and going, I don't help anybody, I don't resonate with this, maybe you're the person asking for the fish every day instead of asking someone to teach you how to fish. So look at it from the other perspective as well. But the Six of Swords is telling you that running away, going downstream is not necessarily the right option. You need to be a little bit more thoughtful as to your journey, where you're coming from, where you're going to. You don't know if where you're going to land up is any better than where you've left. So we need to be a little bit more mindful of the journey, and we need to be a little bit more mindful of the help that we are giving and receiving. Okay, so I'm going to leave those in front of me. I'm now picking up the Oracle deck, and let's see what it wants to contribute. What does the Oracle deck have to add to that message? What does it want us to know? What do we need to know just to complete that message and to make it all make sense? Let's have a look. Right. Oh my gosh. This is the same card that I picked for bundle 2, and it is rock bottom. So it is, again, it's just affirming, it's just confirming that you're at a point now where it's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm out. I'm done. I'm finished. All right. You have hit rock bottom and you're like, I want out. And that's why we have the Six of Swords that's just jumping in a boat and disappearing. She's telling I want to say the rower, the boat dude, take me anywhere. I don't care. Just take me away from here. Okay. So yes, you are feeling completely done, completely finished, completely like, I can't do this anymore. And what Spirit is saying to you, be mindful of the help that you are giving and be mindful of the help that you are receiving. We can't there isn't a single solution to your situation. What we need to do is we need to change our motives. We need to change our direction. And instead of looking for one thing to solve our immediate situation, let's look for a solution. Let's look for what you can do differently to achieve different results. So friends, that's quite a bit of a humdinger of a message, isn't it? That's quite a hectic one, and I hope it resonates with you, and I hope it makes sense, and I hope it offers you the guidance and the upliftment and the hope that you need in your life right now. With love and blessings from me to you, until we do this again next week, you take care.